Before we get too far along, out with the old and in with the new. Special thanks to Graphics Guru for hooking us up here on South Frontage Road with a new sign. Got to square it away, got to clean the trash up, but we'll get to that eventually. RV sales, parts and service, even in-house financing. So if your credit's not so great and you're looking to buy an RV, I'll leave a link in the description so you can get a hold of us. Well, right now we're gonna head to the back, show you what just came in. What's going on, everyone? I'm Andrew with Camper Kingdom in Meridian, Mississippi, and today I'm gonna be showing you this 2021 Forest River Rockwood model 2912 BS. Coach comes at around 35 feet 2 inches in total length, 2 air conditioning units, outdoor kitchen, 2 slides, even washer and dryer connections. Dry weight of 7,854 pounds. But before we get started, I'd like to say a big thank you to all the new subscribers that have come to the page over the last week. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. Hit that subscribe button down below and let's get started. So here inside the unit, once again, you're looking at 35 feet 2 inches of total length, so possibly a living space inside of around 30 feet in living space. 2 slides, rear bath as the floor plan. Here inside the main living area, slide height of 5'7", so if you're over 5'7", definitely be careful whenever you are in fact sitting in the slide and you go to stand up. You will in fact hit your head. Check out the curvature of the roof. I really like how different units do that. Allows that water just to nicely roll off the top there, and it even gives you more room here inside the main coach. 6'8" is your actual ceiling height in the center of the coach. And over here on the side, you're looking at more of a 6'6". Both of the air conditioners in the unit are in fact controlled from one thermostat located back here in the back bedroom. You have zone 1 and zone 2, even control your actual furnace. 35,000 BTUs on the furnace. 2 air conditioners, one's a 15K, the other one's a 13.5. But honestly, with only 30 feet, I think one air conditioning unit would control this one just fine. Sleeper sofa, that will pull out in 3. And a sleeper booth there. You do have the additional storage underneath here, underneath the booth for all of your, maybe some cards, a couple board games and so forth. Unit does not have the fully blackout shades. These are in fact the accordion style, but you've got 2 different types. This is what the manufacturer's calling the blackout type. As you notice, you cannot really see through, but if you raise these up just a little bit, it's more of a screen type, allowing just a little bit more light, and there's even a better view over there of the 2 different right there together. Tons and tons of actual pantry space inside the coach. One pantry there, but the shelves are removable, so you can utilize the second one for a coat rack. Just check out all the room in there for all of your goods. Tons of space. This one over here, these shelves are removable, and I've gone ahead and added the coat hanging rack up at the top, and even a shoe garage down here on the bottom. And when you walk in the coach, you can just throw all of your shoes there. Pro tip, once again, if you don't know this, when you go camping, maybe every even 30 days, grab these things and give them a good shake. That is a powder substance, and you don't want that powder to sit too long because it will harden, and those fire extinguishers will become useless. All of your controls right inside the door. Tank heaters, your tank monitoring station, your slide operations, awning operations, everything's nicely located right here, so whenever you're coming in, you can just let out one slide to get back there to the master bath without having to really open everything up all the way. Solid surface countertops in the actual main area. You're going to have Formica in the bathroom and in the master bedroom. They've even added an additional prep space here just by simply lifting up the counter there. Suburban gas oven. You're around 19 inches of prep space on the top. Glass accent there. And you can raise this back whenever you're cooking, but if you're not, lay it down for more prep space. And your main oven, you're around 15 inches across of actual cooking. So once again, you're not going to be cooking no Christmas turkey in there. I like how they've added continued over the core on the actual refrigerator. Dometic 10 cubic foot gas and electric refrigerator. Once again, this will operate while going down the road. You have the option for either running it on gas. I call it actually a 3-way. Gas, electric, or DC power. Sitting on the couch, you are located right in front of this 48-inch flat screen TV. And I had a viewer give me a hard time because I had the view on the other day. But what you're looking at, these channels that I'm viewing are just that of the local channels. I'd search, you know, with a cable air TV just to see how many channels we can get. And here in my location, I get about 15 channels. Electric fireplace, you know, once again, if you don't camp in the winter, fireplace could also be utilized for just an extra additional light. We don't have to turn on all the lights in the cabin. But it does produce 5,000 BTUs of heat from this space area here. And just another quick shot of how much storage space you got there. AM FM radio, Bluetooth, zones 1 through 3, even the built-in speakers on the actual entertainment center. But check this out. This camper definitely has its share of storage space. The whole TV pulls away from the wall. And look at the room. Maybe you just want to hide some goodies whenever you're off camping at a different location, and maybe you don't know who your neighbors are, and you just want to be safe. Throw the wife's purse in there, maybe the different valuables you have. Back here in the master bath, once again, with it being a rear bath floor plan, you're going to get the biggest bathroom in a travel trailer of this size. And Rockwood has even stepped their game up just a little bit more, adding the additional closet here in the master bath, even with washer and dryer connections. Could in fact put a stackable unit in there, but if you want the combo, we can in fact provide that as well here at Camper Kingdom. Or if you don't want that, you have the added bonus of in fact the hanging rod there. Or if you just want to use it for more pantry space. Maybe you're full-time or you're off working and you just have lots of canned goods. Just a good place to put those as well. Porcelain foot flush toilet and 2-piece shower, plastic, and once again you got about 6'6" on the side height. Let me give you guys a good shower test to show you how much room you're going to have. I'm 6'2", and as you can tell, I'm inside the dome, but you definitely have the shoulder room and room to move around in the shower, so it is in fact doable. And another good view of all the actual feet space you have. Once again, you don't come in here just to hang out, but if you're a bigger guy and you just need extra room, you definitely have it. Good shot of the actual sink here in the master bathroom. Formica countertops, GFI breaker located there, a cool little organizer, and a quick shot of all your pantry space there. Plastic shelf, and they've even cut out a good place for all of your toothbrush, maybe your mouthwash cup, and your medicine cabinet with space there as well. We're going to head up into the master bedroom. Going into the master bedroom, but before I get too far along, let me point out the sliding style door. Nice way of just, you know, closing everything off there. You're looking at about 34, 35 inches, maybe 36 inches in width. Queen size bed in a bedroom slide, so you're going to get tons of actual walk around room all the way around the bed. Possibly 18 to 24 inches there, and just the same over here. And I always get asked where are the power outlets. Located right down here before you actually get into the side. You're going to have 110 and 12 volt outlets there. And there is none over here, but you do have a little bit of shelf located there. So if you do have a CPAP, or if you're just looking for a place to put your alarm clock, this is going to be the side for you. Reading lights right underneath the headboard there, but you do have a third light there, so 3 total lights in the headboard. Breeze windows across, and you do have loads of actual storage space underneath the queen size bed with pull-out drawers. So that's going to be my storage space whenever we're camping, and the rest of all this is for my wife. If all you other guys are just like me and my wife, that's about how it goes. Hanging closets in the master bedroom are located up actually in the front, and check out the automotive windshield in the front. I get asked a lot, do we have issues with these glass breaking? And that answer is no. Believe it or not, I think in my 8 years of doing this, I'm yet to see somebody bring in a camper where this has been broken because of debris coming up off of another vehicle. Once again, a good shot of your hanging closet here. Hope you can see that rod. So you got one there, and again over there. This right here is just a nice little seating area. Maybe if you have a grandchild or a little sibling, you know, you need a place for them to put, turn this into a nice little crib for them. But this is the pass-through storage from the outside. At the foot of the bed, you're gonna have tons and tons of actual closet space. Again, this is not hanging. These are all gonna be shelves. Even the pull-out drawers at the bottom, they're all alike all the way across. TV connections are up here. You got the TV backer sticker with your satellite connections and your 110 outlets there. And again, another view of those accordion style shades. 110 outlets and the 12 volt outlets. and the main cabin light switch. So at this time, I'm going to set this up into a sleeper configuration to show you just how much sleeping room you're actually going to have here. So now that I've got it set up in the sleeping configuration, you get an idea of just how much room, one, you're going to have around all the sleeping area, and two, how much room and how many people you can actually sleep. Trifold sleeper sofa. This is not your traditional style. These things are actually kind of nice and soft. Sleeping room for two here. Table lays flat to a bed, so maybe one or two here. You got your master bedroom for him and her, and plus the added bonus for maybe a toddler here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 people throughout the whole coach, just really depending on the size of your guest. So here on the outside of the unit, you got a fully molded front cap with the automotive glass in the front, frameless windows throughout, and you can kind of get an idea of how much you can really see in there. It's right at 6 o'clock here in Mississippi. The sun's starting to go down, so that's a pretty good idea of just how much light, you know, that will come through that front window if the blinds are down. Electric tongue jack on the front, and I really like how everyone is starting to go to these nice organizers for all the chains, and even the 7-pin connector over here. Bigger 20-pound propane bottles, 2 batteries. Most units are only going to come standard with 1. You're going to get 2 with this Rockwood here. Electric jacks on the front and in the rear, and you're going to have 2 different switches to control these. The front are located right here on the front, and of course just with a simple press of a button they will go down or come up. Once these jacks feel a certain amount of resistance, they will in fact go ahead and cut off, which they just did. A quick shot of your pass-through storage. The customer, this is a pre-owned unit, and he went ahead and left the sway bar, the weight distribution hitch, and everything else. He did upgrade to a 5th wheel. 18-foot all electric awning, LED lights underneath, step above steps. And let me show you one thing that I really like how what Rockwood has done. You're gonna have the hydraulic cylinder there to assist, and just with the ease of one finger, those things will go up. Just super nice to have. That way you're not breaking your back just to get those things up. Hot water heater access is located on this side here. I call this the passenger side, actually the main side of the coach. Gas and electric. Take a look at your outdoor kitchen. They've added a kind of a hanging shelf here, which this is removable. No, it does not get left there while going down the road. TV connections provided there. Outdoor speakers as well. Now this unit here, you're gonna get 2 different options for grills. This one here flips around nicely, storing out of the way. This is just gonna be a 2-out burner, maybe for your pots and your pans. Nice shot of your shelving. There is a light up here as well, and the mini fridge. And no, this does not work going down the road, and the customer has ever so nicely thrown in a couple bottles of water as well. I haven't had a chance to get out here and clean this out. But if you don't want to cook on that, check out the griddle. Suburban griddle. You know, this hooks onto the side of the coach. That is removable. It gets stored right in there on the side of the shelf whenever you're in transit. Coming around to the back, you do in fact have a fully walkable roof with the ease of the ladder to get up there. And your dryer vent is located right here on the back. That's going to be for your dryer there. 2-inch receiver on the bottom. 300-pound load capacity. No, that is not for pulling a trailer. Drew's not gonna tell you that on his videos, but this could be utilized for maybe a luggage rack or a bike rack there. Satellite and cable connections right above your actual city water connections, and your winterizing for your antifreeze right here. Outdoor shower with hot and cold water connections. And this little storage compartment here is just for service work, to gain access to your water pump and your inline filter access right here. Black, you know, you got your blindside camera prep right here on the back. Construction consists of 3/8 tongue and groove, 3/8 decking on the top, 5/8 tongue and groove plywood on the floor. Back here on the back, you got your 50-amp hookups on the back of the coach, and your black tank flush back here on the back. And let's talk the down and dirty about the RV life that nobody really wants to do. Rockwood has really hit this one, the nail on the head. You're gonna have 1. Most of the times with your rear baths, you'll have 2. I've got some models that do have the 2 with this particular same floor plan, but you got 1. You're gonna have 2 pull handles for the gray, 1 there and there. and one for the black right over here. Fully laminated slides, really nice and solid. A quick shot of all your frameless windows down these two slots here. If you're going to be doing any dry camping, this is where you're going to be filling up your freshwater holding tanks right here. And it's starting to get dark. I hope you guys can still see. Loads of space with magnetic latches, and these are about 2-inch thick doors. So just loads of space underneath the bedroom bed, and of course that's pretty much standard when you got a bedroom slide like this, even with the slam latches there. Up here on the front, that is that other pass-through, once again, slam latches, and just a decent amount of storage space on a 35-foot travel trailer here. And again, you got the magnetic latches that do flip up. Once again, guys, I greatly do appreciate all the new subscribers that have showed up to the page over the last week. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, and if you want to view all of our inventory, I'll leave a link in the description for that. Come see us.